Woo!
We're back. Yeah. It's been like 2 weeks.
I tried to get her back on. She wouldn't let me.
It was my fault.
It's all her fault.
Buddy.
All her fault.
Sure, buddy.
But we had to do the Halloween podcast. I told her earlier today, we're going to do it, get home. I completely forgot about it, and then we got home and we're like,
right.
So the podcast?
I reminded you. I'm the one that wanted to do it. See, you're the one that said.
I just forgot. It was a long day. Partying at the ranch. The rancho. But here we are in our costumes. I am the man in the yellow hat, literally.
You're the man in yellow.
Figuratively.
Is it the man with the yellow hat?
The man with the yellow hat. Title? Yeah.
And I am Curious George, not a rat like most people.
She ain't no snitch.
They're asking me if I was 6'9". I'm like, no.
Yeah. Monkey. She is Monkey. Monkey podcast. So I know last time, I don't even know if we said it on here, but you were going to make your own list of posts.
Yes, and I have some ready.
But instead, we're going to do a short little Halloween.
Because it's Halloween.
Topicked. Am I the A-hole?
Yeah,
podcast.
Nice.
So it's good. We're going to do a trick or treat because they may be good and they may be bad.
Right.
Because I haven't looked at any of them. So we're just going to go down the list. We both get a blind. I don't think we've done one where we both do a blind. Usually I read through all of them first.
Right,
and
you pick them out.
I pick the gold nuggets out of them.
Right.
But we're just going to go through it. I feel like a detective. With how low I have this hat down.
Nice. I like it. I like the look.
It's going to be a noir podcast next time. We're actually going to record this in black and white. It's going to be very thematic. Actually, I can't do that, though, because then the hat wouldn't even be the yellow hat. It'd just be either a white or black hat.
Right. Probably black.
Black? Does it come in as black? So what comes out as white and black and white?
White.
Makes sense. It adds up.
Okay.
Not going to question it.
Alright, let's get to the stories.
Okay. So, am I the a-hole for not taking my niece and nephew out on Halloween?
Yes, if you agreed to it. No, if you didn't.
What if they were naughty? Does it matter?
Does
every kid get to go? Is that just a Christmas thing where the naughty kids don't
Well, no.
Christmas?
Well, if you told your niece and nephew that you're going to take them trick or treating, then you should probably.
What if they were bad? What's being punished?
Then leave that up to their parents. Their parents told you no, don't take them out. Then you have to follow through with what their parents want.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
I, 32 female, work as a paramedic and work 10-hour shifts. We are short-staffed at the moment, and I'm working overtime that is given. My niece, 4 female, and nephew, 5 male, are all set and ready for going out on Halloween. My sister and brother-in-law work different hours and will reach out to me if I'm available. Halloween is coming up, and they are traveling Saturday for a funeral and will be returning Monday. They did ask me if I could watch them, and I told them that I was working a 10-hour shift Saturday. Sister and brother-in-law think I work too much and don't spend a lot of time with niece and nephew. Niece and nephew will be staying with their parents. 3 coworkers called out for Sunday, and they filled 2 of the slots. I told them that I would cover the shift for Sunday. That's how they wrote it. My mother asked me if I could take them out on Halloween. I told them I could not as I had to work until midnight. She calls me and says that I'll be ruining their first Halloween. I try to explain that work is short-staffed and is a priority. My sister texted me a few times, calling me a horrible aunt, and to change my priorities to my niece and nephew. Am I the a-hole for not taking my niece and nephew out on Halloween?
No, she has other things that she has to do.
But she doesn't have to. That's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, because she doesn't have to.
Right, she picked up the shit. But what if she's trying to, like, save enough money to do something, right? And she's picking up all these shifts because she wants
Well, is money more important than her niece and nephew's first Halloween?
Where were the parents going again?
I don't know what the parents are doing.
What are the parents doing? If they're working, then it's like, why don't they get the day off?
Why?
If it's so important to them, why don't they get the day off? Why is that responsibility on the aunt?
Yeah,
That to me
I don't know,
doesn't
because
make
they're
sense.
staying with the parents, right? They don't really say
Big
what the
brain
parents are
parents.
doing.
Are they
so
just
yeah,
older and they can't go out,
maybe
or?
physically aren't capable of it.
But they're physically able to take care of them, so.
I mean, nothing's better than a Halloween at a funeral. So just take the kids and.
Wait,
the
are they
spooky
going
time.
to a funeral?
The parents are.
Oh, the actual kids'
The
parents
kids'
are
parents
going.
were going to a funeral.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I actually kind of have mixed feelings on this one because it's like you didn't have to take that shift, but you did.
He wants to be part of the podcast.
I know. Gonna cry into the mic. There he is. Give the people what they want.
He just wants attention since we just came back.
I know. We need to give him a banana costume.
Right.
He can be my mini banana. That's what the kids are saying. There's like other bananas out there. It's like, oh, it's my long lost son. Banana Junior.
Little wet nose.
Yeah.
Little wet nose.
But I don't know. I mean, it's like kind of. I feel like it's not as easy because it's like it's not like it was your normal shift or like
Right, like
they called you in. They said there was like openings, and she called and
But
said,
here's-
"I'll take that opening."
Here's the thing, right?
'Cause I
You
don't
know
wanna
how
go to
you
Halloween.
are. No, you know how you are, right? And
Uh-huh.
if somebody asks you, oh wait, but she made the call.
Yeah,
to take up the
that's
shift.
what
Okay.
she makes it seem like.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know how you are when like they call you to sub a class and you're like, well, let me help them out. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking in this case. But
It feels like she just kind of said, "Hey, I'd rather go work than do Halloween."
right, maybe.
And maybe I mean she is like a.
But the thing is, like
paramedic,
when they
so-
asked her, did she already pick up that shift, or did she call after they like try to get her to do that with the
Does
kids?
it make a difference? You think?
Maybe, because I mean, she already made those plans. She's like, well, now I can't do that because I'm working.
I would imagine that they probably had plans to go out. Like she was gonna go with him to Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's read the first comment. They say, "Not the a-hole. The subreddit drives me insane, and yet I can't stay away. What is wrong with you people? 1, it's your life. Work as much as you want/need to. 2, time with your niece and nephew is great, but it's not an obligation. 3, if your area is anything like mine, we need every paramedic we can find. 4, thank you for your work you're doing always, but particularly now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to scream into a pillow." Interesting.
I think you were that upset about it.
Well, yeah, this one doesn't really irk me that much. Because I do kind of feel like, it's like... I think people have varying levels of, like, how important family is.
Right.
And it's true, I didn't like the way that they were, like, guilting the person.
Right.
And, like, you're ruining their Halloween. And, like, what do you mean?
You don't spend enough time with the kids.
Yeah, like, they're not my kids.
Right. That's what got me too. I'm like, well...
Not to say that they don't spend a lot of time with their kids, but
Mhm.
it's like, dang, it's like not.
Right.
Was it their choice for you to have kids and for them to become an
Aunt and her uncle.
aunt or uncle? So you can't. I don't know. I don't like that with being weaponized.
Right.
Because it almost feels like, oh, like that's a good card to pull, like, when you want to make them do something. It's like, you're not paying enough time with the kids. Like, you should be babysitting them. It's like,
Right.
well, it's got to work. It's like, what do you want from me? But, I mean, it's tough. For me, it's tougher because it's like, you could have just not taken that shift.
Right.
And I feel like,
Then
especially
your
if their
sister
job
favorite,
wasn't, like, an essential service, I feel like it might be easier to be like, it's kind of like maybe you should have spent the Halloween with the niece and nephew. But she's a paramedic, so
Right.
it's kind of important. For people, if they're short-staffed, it's like you don't really
Everywhere
want to be
short-staffed.
short-staffed on
Yeah.
paramedics.
Were you?
But then it's just a question of, like, would there have been someone else that just take the shift, you know? Was there literally no one else that could have taken the shift and she was the last one and she said, don't do it.
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I need more information.
Yeah.
And maybe...
There isn't an update?
No, not that I could see. There's just that one comment and, like, tons of comments under it, but... Yeah. You feel like not the a-hole, though?
Yeah, probably not.
I think I need more information. I'm in the middle. I would need more information. Need more details.
Right. I mean, because I know personally, like, if my sisters needed a favor or something, I probably would, like, hey, I can't do it anymore and call work or whatever, but, I mean, it all depends, right? And like I said, there are details that I would like maybe she's trying to work as much as she can because she wants to save enough money to do XYZ, you know? I don't know. You like my sweater? I think he was eating dragon guts on your shirt.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. That monster. The little goblin. He's a goblin for Halloween.
He's Sunny for Halloween. You can put his little cowboy costume on.
Oh, that's
really
right.
likes
Right,
that spot on my sweater. Probably smells of the puppy from earlier.
You want to read this one or should I read it?
Yes, I can read it.
I'll drink some coffee.
Sunny's
Show off my Mario mug.
Alright. Am I the a-hole for buying my son a Halloween costume?
I mean, how not?
Sunny, what do I... Look at he's like really sniffing
You
my
smell good.
Alright, I, 34 female, my husband, 35 male, have a 5-year-old son together. My husband was raised in a family where boys play with cars and girls with dolls. Son has a huge obsession with unicorns and asked if he could go as a unicorn for Halloween. My husband told him no, and he would take him shopping for a boy costume. I found one in his size and wrapped the costume up to surprise him. I gave it to him after school, and he immediately went to put it on. My husband looks at me and tells me that I'm trying to change our son to be girly and should have bought him a Spider-Man and Superman costume. This incident happened over the week, and husband is still fuming over it. Am I the a-hole for buying my son a Halloween costume? He's 5.
I thought there was going to be more to that story. That was like a little...
No, it was super short.
It was not juicy at all. I was waiting for those juicy...
So it's a trick, not a treat.
Yeah, I would say that was a trick. But I mean, it's like... I don't know. If the kid wants to wear a unicorn costume, just give him a unicorn costume. It's like... It'd be different if like the kid was upset or like didn't really want that costume. But assuming that the kid did want to be a unicorn.
Right.
Unicorns can be manly.
But I think one of the hard parts to this is that she didn't talk to the husband about it. That's where it kind of sucks. Like, then that puts the dad in a position where it's like, well, he doesn't want me to be this, you know? You see, he's like really sniffing. What do you smell? You smell the puppy from earlier?
That scared me. I thought that sounded like it was right next to my ear. I was like, what is going on? I thought he like jumped on your shoulder.
He's looking at me with those eyes. He knows.
Those kaleidoscope eyes. Yeah, I mean, I guess the communication part sucks, but it's just awkward. Well, I don't know. I know that's a hot topic too, all that stuff, but
right.
I don't know. To me, it's like for me, it's like the kid can wear what he wants to wear within reasonable bounds.
Right.
I feel like a unicorn is within reasonable bounds, but
right.
Maybe it depends on the unicorn costume.
The thing that sucks is the communication here between parents. It's like the mom put the dad in a difficult position, but the dad's also putting the mom in a difficult position because all she wants is for their son to like be happy with the costume that he wants. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, that was a trick. Not a treat. Go next. Am I the a-hole or will I be the a-hole if I keep a Halloween party despite my friends' wishes? If I keep a Halloween party, so they have one planned maybe?
How do you keep a Halloween party?
Like instead of canceling it, they keep it.
Interesting.
Let's see. We definitely need some information. I, 14 female, am born on Halloween,
Ooh.
and almost all of my birthday parties have been Halloween themed. I live in a country where trick or treating doesn't happen, but parties occasionally do. Quote, Hannah, 15 female, is a girl who joined our school beginning of this academic year, so she hasn't been in the school for long, and didn't know about my birthday when she celebrated hers. Important later. So on Monday, I was sitting with my friends, and the topic of what I want to do on my birthday came up, and I said, Halloween party as usual. Suddenly, Hannah speaks up and is like, no, you can't do that, you're copying me. And I asked her why. She said that she had a Halloween-themed birthday party in May, which is as far from October as possible, and I should let her be the special one this year. I told her it was practically tradition for me to have a Halloween-themed birthday because I'm actually born on said day. Now keep in mind, it really isn't a holiday in our country, but people do know a bit about it, but not that much. So she says, just because your birthday falls on it this time doesn't mean you were born on it. And I'm just sitting there looking at her confused. Friend 1 asked her what the heck she's talking about. She says, it falls on the last Sunday of October. Just because you were born around that time doesn't mean that you keep a party. I don't know what that means.
14. Remember.
And another friend is like, do you know anything about Halloween? She basically refused to believe it doesn't change every year and kept on trying to convince me to have a normal birthday party. I kept refusing, and she walked away saying that I'm just a copycat. Friend said that she was the one who copied me, but I ran into that Hannah didn't know about my birthday then. Some of my friends tried to change my mind because she's new, but others are happy to have 2 Halloween parties in a year. I don't want to change because last year I didn't get to celebrate because of the pandemic, and so this year I was really excited for it. Also, this is my last year in school, and I'll probably never see these people again. Okay, we'll look at the edit after. It's nothing crazy, but what do you think?
No. Hannah, you might be new in town, but this is how things go. That's probably what I'd say.
I'm just like wondering where they're at.
It's
She's
not
14,
known in their country.
and she said it's her last year in school. How is it your last year in school and you're 14? You're not going to see these people again?
Right.
Where are you going? Like,
I don't know.
the next island over? Or you're like, where are you at?
They shipped them out to another school.
Yeah. Just quitting school and going to go play Squid Games or something?
Yeah. I don't know. That one I don't think she's in the wrong. This girl's new. The only thing that I find weird is that like a new girl would like try to make it a big thing with somebody that's lived there forever and probably is closer to the people there than she is. So in terms of like being now, you're just kind of rocking the boat.
She's got the attitude. She say, "Hey, my party's Halloween, dude."
I guess.
Probably because she was trying to be different and like kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Stand out, and then because I mean, do a Halloween theme party, I guess in a place that doesn't really celebrate Halloween but knows about it. He said, "I'll go." Said he's going through my mail. Yeah, someone needs to go through it. Heaven knows I don't. Nope. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could see why you'd be frustrated. Like, what? Like, I thought I was being different, but I guess they do this every year, and. I mean, she was different by having it in May, but this girl's really birthday is actually Halloween. I thought it was funny how she was trying to make like an argument where it's like, just because your birthday's on the Sunday is not the day. And I'm like, what? Yeah, well, I think that's what was funny. Like, they're all like, what are you talking about? Because like, apparently she doesn't know about Halloween either. That sounds like a 14-year-old argument, though. Like, yeah, no, just because you're. I feel like this is an authentic post. Sounds, it's believable. Let's see what the first comment says. Not the a-hole. She isn't special. She doesn't get to dictate when Halloween is or what party you will have. Have your party and have fun. Yeah. And someone said, sure she does. It's the last Sunday of October. Ha. Oof. What was the edit, though? I want to hear that one. The edit was, okay, well, I have a lot of birthday twins. Now you guys have convinced me, so I'm 99% planning on having it. Yeah. Yeah, don't change your plans for somebody else. Like they say, you're not gonna please everybody. You can try, but you never will. So.
Yeah. Who cares? It's new girl Hannah. Who cares? You don't even know her next year. Apparently, you're going off to
your island too.
You're going off to wherever you're going when you're 15. Like, where is she going? That's what I'm more curious about than this party. Where did she live? Is that a European thing? Like,
they shipped them off.
She can't be like, what's a place that doesn't know about Halloween, but like knows about, like, doesn't celebrate, or like, cause obviously
it's not a big deal. I know, like, I've seen posts that like,
it's definitely not Latin America. No, it's probably not the U.S. Maybe Canada. To like celebrate Halloween.
No. But then where do Canadians only stop school at 15, 14?
I don't know. So that's why I think Europe, maybe like some country out there, maybe. I don't know. I think as teachers we would know this, but we're not equipped to teach other countries, apparently. You stop school at 15. Although Hannah's 15, so I don't know. Maybe she's just older, or maybe she skipped a few grades. Oh, oops. So yeah, not the A-hole probably.
No.
Yeah. That one kind of felt like a trick. I liked the writing though. Maybe it was a half a treat.
Right.
Not too bad.
The details.
I do a couple more. You can do the next one.
Okay. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Yawning. It's only 10:30 too. That's the crazy part.
Teacher life. All right. Am I the a-hole for not taking down our Halloween decorations? What do you think?
Probably not, but it almost kind of feels like something in our neighborhood, right? Where it's like extra awkward because I got rid of those flags, and I didn't get rid of them. I just dropped them all in the neighborhood on accident on my car. And someone picked them up.
I was so close. My sister's like, "Why didn't you tell them that they were your flags?" And I was like, "That felt awkward." They're probably gonna be like,
"We're like the only house in the neighborhood without the flags now." But it almost doesn't like look that way because the people right next to us have their flags there. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we kind of blend in. Like we don't stand out like a sore thumb. Yeah. But anyways, that kind of makes me think about that scenario. Mm. But I would say maybe no. Like, maybe yes. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Okay.
No, this will be the last one. It'll be a short episode.
Okay. My husband, how long have we been?
It's 22 minutes.
My husband and I moved into this neighborhood about 2 years ago after we got married. We haven't been able to celebrate Halloween the last 2 years due to COVID. It's our favorite holiday, so this year we decided to go all out. We filled our yard with tombstones and skeletons. It sounds like my sister. Mm-hmm. All of our bushes and trees are wrapped in fake webbing. The tree closest to the street having a huge 6-foot spider dangling from its limbs. Does sound like my sister. The final touch was a huge rope web that we added extra webbing to fill it out. That hangs from our roof all the way out to the street. We're not into gory stuff, so we got a couple of fuzzy spider decorations to place around the yard. It took us hours to decorate, and we were so excited. My husband looked like a kid in a candy store. Yesterday, while my husband was at work, I heard a knock on my door. It turned out to be my neighbor. He looked absolutely frantic. I didn't even have a chance to ask what was happened when he yelled in my face, "You need to take all this down." I was really taken aback. This neighbor has always been very nice to us. I've seen other houses decorate in the past few years. Maybe not to this extent, but I know it's not against our HOA rules. HOA.
Interesting.
I decided to ask if that was his issue just in case. He looked at me completely dumbfounded and started going off. Cut the crap. You need to put all this away. My wife has arachnophobia. Your yard practically gave her a heart attack this morning. I kind of effed up here and laughed. I didn't think our purple fuzzy spiders with big googly eyes would even scare the little kids in the neighborhood. You're pulling my leg, right? He got in my face and practically stepped into my house. You're going to scare my wife to death. If you and your husband don't take all this down, I'm reporting you. I'm a retired police officer and I can make this a real problem for you.
Dang, police officer card.
Yeah. I started seeing red and getting really uncomfortable because I was completely home alone and my husband wouldn't be home for hours. Even if I wanted to take it down, it would be impossible without his help. Listen, This is our first time getting to celebrate Halloween in our house, and we really put a lot into our yard. We don't even have any gory or graphic decorations. None of our spiders even look realistic. Can we please not do this right now? I don't give a take it down or else. He didn't really give me a chance to answer. He just started walking back to his yard. Sorry, did I bump you up?
No, I bumped you. Excuse you. Oh, sit on it.
Our decorations are not scary. Other neighbors have even said our yard is cute. We also spent a few $100s decorating. It would be a huge waste to take it all down. I haven't told my husband yet because I know he's petty and will throw a fit. And probably decorate with even more spiders out of spite. I refuse to take down our decorations. This is really important to us, and I just want to enjoy my favorite holiday with my husband. Am I the a-hole? Sorry for any format or spelling errors. I'm on mobile. There is an update, but what do you think?
I think this is a treat. I like this story. Not a trick.
Not a trick.
No. I'll tell you that probably if I was in that situation, I probably would take it out, take it down, just because I'm just not confrontational, and like if they're that,
She's that
great, like if she's obviously gonna be that scared for someone that's like usually nice to you to be like all up in your business like that,
right?
It's probably like a severe reaction to it, which is awkward, but
Right.
I think I just went to bed.
I think he does. Questioning it.
Just thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I probably would, but at the same time, I don't think they should have to. But like I don't know, it's just like phobias or I don't feel like I have any phobias, so it's hard for me to relate. But I mean, that could be pretty impactful, right? So
Remember
I feel like they're being
you read?
pretty unsympathetic.
Sounds like
To a potentially like
yeah.
whatever to the person.
It sounds like that one story where the girl's brother had like arachnophobia and she like kept pet spiders.
I know. Call back to episode 1.
Yeah.
I like that. Go back if you don't know what we're talking about. Go watch episode 1. Arachnophobia. It's about pets. Check it out. We're plugging our own episodes in.
As I yawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll finish on this post.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't think that one's hard because obviously, like you said, with like phobias and fears and stuff, you want to be. But then in terms of Halloween, it's like, does she never see anybody's decorations during Halloween?
Well, I mean, despite how common is spiders.
I think they're pretty common with like Halloween.
Yeah. But they did like. I was kind of dozing off, like with the direct decoration. But they did like a mega spider, right? Like they did big ones.
Yeah,
or?
there was like a ginormous one.
So it could be.
But they're like
that.
purple with googly eyes. They're not into like the gory stuff.
Well, yeah, but for a person who's not
A huge
freakishly scared of spiders, we think it's silly. But she is, I don't know. Yeah.
A 6-foot spider, yeah. Okay. So
I was like, one thing that did rub me the wrong way is like
the way
pulling the police card on him.
Yeah,
It was
that was
ugh.
annoying.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're already.
He's trying to intimidate her to
Yeah.
like back down. That's what I don't like because he would
And
not
he's like
have done
acting
that.
like
if her husband
they
was
did it
home.
on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst part.
He would not have done that to her husband. Like if her husband was home, he would not have like stepped up to her like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so I don't think it sucks that they spent so much money on it, but I think they spent like a few $100s on it, but I probably would take it down. Kind of like we were kind of like
Right.
trying to make sure we had those little like ghost decorations or whatever. Like, should we put them out? Should we not? Well, we're trying to be sensitive to the situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe next year she has better decorations. But
I feel like I'd also be kind of petty though. If I was really that, like, if they did that to me, I'd be like pretty upset. I wouldn't do anything like right there, but I'd like probably start throwing like fake spiders over the wall. Like, I don't know where they're coming
they're
from.
gonna get the police on them though.
Well, what are they gonna do? I was like, well, me. I don't know where the spiders come. I'll throw it from the other end. And they're gonna catch me on camera and
Yeah, doing it.
arrest me for throwing fake spiders in their yard. I don't know. Got connections apparently, so.
I got to see the update. A lot of you wanted to see my decorations, so here they are. You can see the big web, fuzzy spiders on the bushes, or big guy in the tree. I talked to my husband about it, and we're installing a Ring doorbell this weekend. I'll be taking it up with the HOA and documenting everything that happens going forward. Oh, that's a spider? Yeah, that does not look like a...
Let me see.
I can see the purple ones that they're talking about, the ginormous one.
Uh-huh.
That does not look like a little fake spider.
They look pretty realistic.
Yeah, that one looks really realistic. That purple one, like, is the one that they're talking about, but that one in the tree.
Like maybe show them the sun.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we can.
There we go.
Yeah, like there's one of the pictures of theirs. I mean, they look pretty scary. Yeah, like they look pretty realistic.
Mhm. That one does.
That's like Australia-sized spiders right there. Maybe they're. I doubt they live in Australia because being arachnophobic in Australia is probably a recipe
Maybe
for
that's
disaster.
where the 14-year-old lives. She's out there fighting those giant spiders.
Once you turn 15, you gotta just get trained to fight the wildlife in Australia.
Yeah.
So it's a battle for survival out there. And it adds up.
Yeah.
What do the comments say? Or anything?
NTA, but he is. I would call and report he was making threats. This is important. He made a threat by implying his connections. Law enforcement specifically would give you a hard time. He cannot do that. Let's see if there's another threat because all of these are responding to the same one. I'm arachnophobic. Oh, someone said, not the a-hole. I'm arachnophobic and my house is fully decorated for Halloween by September 1st. Including the big fuzzy Dollar Tree spiders here and there. I just kind of ignore them, lol. My love for Halloween overrides my fear of spiders, and the giant fuzzy yard ones tend to almost be cute. However, a serious phobia is no effing joke either. But neighbor could have politely talked to you about it, not demand you to take your decorations down and then threaten you. Dress a life-size zombie or skeleton as him and stage a scene in your yard facing his house where a huge spider has captured him in a web and is eating him. Nice. That sounds something like what you'd want to do.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't escalate it because I don't want this guy grabbing a rifle and shooting at my house or something. I don't know. Got the connections.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't think I would I definitely wouldn't add more spiders. I'm just trying to I guess there's the whole thing about being old and angry. Maybe that's just the case. But I feel like I just got that gut feeling that his wife must be really scared of spiders and having a heart attack over at his house, and so he's freaking out. You know what I mean? It's gotta be that level, or why would this guy freak out like that out of nowhere? It's one thing if the guy has a history of being just kind of a rude dude, but if he's usually a nice guy and then he just pops off on you like that, it's probably because something crazy is happening for him. So
Somebody said, my boyfriend has PTSD, with the trigger being one commonly used in Halloween decorations and scary movies. A wide mouth or broken or rotten teeth. Things get bad when he sees witches or whatever on lawns or a trailer for a spooky movie. His response is to be alert, not look at lawns, and occasionally have a bad time. Because his mental health is his responsibility, not the world's, who would never think to avoid something so specific? I help when I can, but by warning to prepare himself or avoid certain things. If this dude's wife gets truly hysterical and harmed by seeing fuzzy spiders, it's her responsibility to handle it. Polite asks are fine, but that's the end of it, period. Yeah. I think just the way that he came about it too, so angry, if they knew that she had this phobia and they did it on purpose, Yeah, he came about it the wrong way, but I don't think she's the a-hole in the situation. Well, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we don't even know what she does after. That's the thing too. Is she's not an a-hole yet.
Right.
But I feel if she were to add more spiders, or
that would
to stoop down to their level. That was a good one though. I like that one.
That was nice.
The spiders are kind of scary. It's good they have this. I mean,
I know.
If they're like they were just some googly eye spider like that one.
No,
like,
the way she made it seem like they're like little fake spiders. I was thinking like the spiders that we have on our countertop.
Yeah.
Those things have googly eyes, but that one was
pretty. Yeah.
More
could
realistic.
be the stuff of nightmares for an arachnophobe.
Yeah, those things are ginormous.
Yeah. Okay, well I think that's our mini-sode
Halloween
for Halloween
episode. We'll come back and do another one when we're not so tired and it's not so late.
We owe them. We should do like a double episode.
Probably will.
Do one tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Give the people what they want.
Right.
What they need. All right. We'll sign out.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you come back for the next one.
At room 604.